Welcome back, everybody. We are here again on the Unorthoblocks server, and today I'm going to jump right into it, and I'm going to start work on my sugarcane farm. Over here by the sheep pen is the spot. So this is the farming industrial section of my base, and so far I've done a bunch of farming and very little industrial. Now it is time to start adding the industrial farms into the area. So I'm going to make this building kind of long, and that way I can get a good supply of sugarcane from it. So what I want is a long rectangular area, about 2 wide, because the sugarcane goes on one side, and then I like to leave a blank row in front, and then there'll be glass there so you can see what's going on. I think it looks better and it catches all the cane there. And then I'll need a space to hold the redstone and the pistons. With another grow area on the other side of the building here. So here is the basic layout. The sugarcane will grow on each side, and then in the middle we're going to have the pistons and redstone, which will be used to harvest the sugarcane automatically for us. For collection, I'm going to have a hopper minecart that's going to run underneath the growing chambers. And that's suck up all the sugarcane when the pistons knock them off, and then it'll haul them away into a storage system for me. So I need to dig down a bit so I can make room for all the tracks and the mine carts and everything to run back and forth underneath the sugarcane. So from here, I'm going to need a way for the minecarts to get over to my storage system and then dump off all the sugarcane they've collected. So if I clear out a nice area here, I think I can make room for the hopper cart in the unload system, sorting system, and then the item elevator to take it up into the storage chests. Yeah, because the storage chests need to be up above ground. I'm not going underground to pick up my storage. So I have a dispenser here, and this is going to dump into my item elevator. And then the sugarcane goes into the dispenser here. Pretend this is sugarcane. Okay, so here, when the redstone signal hits the dispenser, bang, out comes the sugarcane. Oh, good. Okay, so that's working. To get the cane into the dispenser, I'm going to have this hopper chain. So it's going to run all the way into it, and then that'll go underneath the minecart. Because when you put rails on hoppers, the minecart can go over them, luckily. And then the hopper minecart runs over all the hoppers, dumping all the items into the hoppers, and then they'll go through the chain, and then into the dispenser, and then up into the elevator. Easy peasy. Okay, so I like to keep everything nice and neat, so I'm going to get rid of all this ugly dirt, and we're going to replace it with stone. So no one is ever going to see this, but, after once everything's built, but I just don't like leaving it looking unfinished with dirt and stuff, so it's got to either be stone or stone brick or something. So now I need to put in the base for the tracks. So the rail is going to run on top of this smooth stone. And then on the ends here, I'm going to have powered rails to push the cart around. So the rail is going to weave back and forth, picking up all the drops, and then around to the other side. And then around over here is the collection area. So I like to have normal rails over there. So the rails run a little bit slower, and when it picks up the sugarcane, and then it'll run a little slower when it dumps it off. I'm not sure if that really helps, but it feels better to me if it goes a little slower when it's picking things up. Because I just have this feeling that it misses things and needs to do a double check. I just realized I set all of these hoppers down a little bit too low. So I need to clear all these out and then raise them up one block. I also need to be careful where I put the powered rails, because I think they'll lock the hoppers and they won't collect anything when the minecart goes over them. This should work good. Okay, the minecart is going to roll over the hoppers, dropping off all the items. It's going to hit the end and then bounce back and then weave its way back and forth, picking up all the items, and then it'll come back and drop them off. And then on top, we'll have the dirt, which will grow the sugarcane. And then the water will go right behind the dirt in this little channel here. So let's see how this works. And make sure the minecart is going to make all the way around before I seal everything up completely. Okay, looks good. Slowing down a bit too much right there, so I do need to add some powered rail on this other side here. Now let's see if this works better. Okay, that is much better. Now I can fill in all this with dirt. So right now it just runs all of the time, but I think I'm going to set it up so it'll only run when it needs to collect items. So I'll have an on-off switch somewhere around here. Now for the walls, I'm sticking with the white concrete, which I've been using for all the other buildings. That way everything's going to have a nice uniform style all over the city when it's finished, so it looks like it's one cohesive build. So in these channels here, right behind the dirt, this is where my water is going to go. Okay, it appears I forgot my bucket of water. Hold on. Okay, got my water. So we'll put a water source here, because we're going to need the water to go to sugarcane. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. And then above the water, that is where the pistons are going to go. So they're going to, well, oops, I think they need to go up a block. Okay, there we go. In this middle area here, this is where the redstone's going to go. And that's going to power the pistons, so when the sugarcane grows high enough, they'll pop the sugarcane off so it can be collected. So on the top here sits the observer, and the redstone is going to fire the piston. Okay, I've only got 2 observers set up for now, but I think I'm going to add some more later, probably all the way across. I want to add a layer of dark oak, so that'll match what I did on the other multi-story buildings there. Give it a nice contrast between the white and the dark oak. So now I just need to go get my sugarcane to fill up the farm. So once the sugarcane grows up, it's going to get tall enough, trigger my observer, and then it'll start farming the cane for me. So then on the front here, I'm just putting this nice large picture window so then you can see it grow and then see it be collected and watch the whole thing in action. So now that that is all set up and ready to go, let's check the lighting real quick. Okay, got a small problem. I'll just put a torch on either end. Okay, that should take care of things. Okay, I think I want this to go up one more. Gives us a nice tall window. And then once again, I'm just going to cap it all with some dark oak. And do some bottom slabs here so nothing spawns. I don't want a creeper dropping down on top of my head. Okay, now I can start work on my storage room. So it's going to have to be out this way a bit. It doesn't have to be too big either. So let's put some stairs up into the building. Let's put a walkway between the two buildings. I mean, I went through all this trouble to add the large window, so I might as well make sure I can see it when we're outside the building. So I've cleared out a basement here. That way I can get down underneath the building to see the item elevator and redstone in case I need to make tweaks or adjustments or see what's going on. So I just want to collect this gravel. I can use it for concrete. Okay, let's get this item elevator set up so it actually feeds into the storage room. So if I put it there, I can have my water column bubble up along the wall here. Okay, the soul sand goes here, and then I can just box in the water. And then the floor will be right at this level. And maybe the stairs can actually go over here like this. So the floor is in, so now the redstone for the item elevator. Comparator repeater, this is not going to work. I am going to need to rethink all of this. So we have our dispenser, comparator out, a repeater, and that needs to feed back into the dropper somehow. Let me think about this. This isn't working out as I thought it was going to. Okay, I think this is going to work. So the item elevator comes up here, and then I move the stairs to the opposite side of the room. So I like to use glass on the elevator so I can see the items going up. And then now I just need to fill in all of the walls. Now to fill in the water, which will create the bubble elevator. And then that'll carry the items up into the storage system. And then for this build, I'm going to use actual concrete. Oh no, oh no, 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 there goes my redstone. I'm gonna have to redo this. So I've gone ahead, added in all the walkways around the building. That's so I don't wash away my redstone again. And then I've finished up on the roof and the inside of the storage room. So I just want to put some details around the entry. I'm not going to use any doors on the front here. And I also want to put a couple of windows here. Break up that white, flat white wall. Okay, better put a rail here to stop me from falling down the stairs. Yeah, I'm going to fill in all this blank area here with composters. I like the bottom. It gives me a nice wood texture. I just need to put a couple planters out front. Okay, that should do it. So, okay, one farm down, just a couple more to go. Hopefully, next video won't take as much time to get out and release, but we'll see about that. So until next time, have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.